Hey guys, C-Drama Invasion here, and welcome back to a new first impressions video. This week, as talked about in the title, we're going to review those dramas as well as some other interesting picks that I think you should watch. I probably will be reviewing Oath of Love and The Blue Whisper together once we get subs for The Blue Whisper, as expected with Youku and their English subtitling track record. I've been kind of noticing that there's a pattern where they start subbing 2 weeks in. I know a lot of people are kind of mad about it, but honestly, I don't really mind, since I like to binge all episodes together. Anyways, let's start with Legally Romance. This one stars Song Joo-er and Tao. It has 33 episodes and it's a time travel romance. It starts off in the future where they're both lawyers, and she kind of doesn't like him since she's always been like number 2 and he's her boss. She believes that he's a jerk, and she time travels back to the last year of her high school or something like that, and she meets him again. She obviously starts looking at life differently after experiencing it. She's trying to avoid romance since it didn't turn out well for her in the first episode. And going into this, I didn't have too many expectations. I was just looking for something fun to watch, and I think it definitely delivers on that front. If you're looking for something a little bit more plot heavy, this one is probably not for you. This is also a drama where I think that the acting is passable. However, it's not like amazing or anything. I've never seen Tao act before. I do know of him, and I was fond of him during EXO and his variety shows days. Here, I'm totally here for the Song Joo-er cuteness, and I really like the bickering between them. I think she's great at these playful, cute characters, and it's a fun dynamic overall. I do see a lot of people complaining about his porcupine haircut, but I think that because they did call it out in the drama, they're kind of aware of it. I'm not too bothered by that. His acting, like I said, on my part, my expectations was quite low since I knew that his experience is lacking, and also he probably didn't get a lot of acting training because for the most part, he's an idol, he sings, he dances. I'm not one to be really swayed by his popularity nor his fandom. Overall for me, I just don't enjoy just the normal romance plots. I have to get something a little bit more out of it to really like the drama. This one is fine, it's passable, I get it if you like it. But for me, I wish it was a little bit more plot heavy. So far, there's nothing but just like back and forth funny moments. I do like how she tries to ship him at one point with another classmate, but it totally backfires every time, and it just kind of makes him have a crush on her more and more. I feel like I would enjoy this one a little bit more if I wasn't watching it alongside so many other great dramas. Right now, I'm a little bit busy in real life, so I choose to be a little bit more critical than normal and just kick out dramas that I think that, okay, they're not bad. However, just right now, I prefer to watch other dramas that are more interesting for me. But let me know your thoughts on this. Are you still following this drama? And does it get more plot heavy? Next drama I started watching is Be My Princess. I'm around episode 8 right now. First thing first, the OST really stands out. I don't know why. I just thought that the ending song is extremely beautiful. I think it just matches with the modern aesthetics and vibes. Jia Chung, or Kyung, is always so beautiful. I finally watched a drama with her. I really liked her before in variety shows when she was in a K-pop group. This is a drama about 2 people who work on a drama together, and one day the male lead gets into an accident, and then he starts believing everything in the drama is true, including her identity and his identity. He's like a grand tutor, a bodyguard type of character to the female lead who plays a princess in the drama. I was surprised by how much I enjoyed this one. It obviously met expectations, at least so far. I haven't gone too far into it, but it's pretty funny. There is some inconsistencies, and with the amnesia plot, it happens around episode 6. There's some confusing moments, and I've seen a lot of people in the comments talk about how they wish it was a little bit more serious with the amnesia plot instead of just using it as a way for comedic moments, which I totally get. But I thought going into this drama, I had my expectations in check, and I thought it was just going to be a rom-com with a little bit of amnesia. I was quite invested in the fake or like the drama version as well. I like those scenes at the beginning where they show you scenes from the drama itself. That was cool. I think the styling here is beautiful. Both characters look great in both the historical drama costumes as well as the modern storyline. At the moment, I don't know how I feel about the second couple yet with the two friends of the main leads that are probably going to get together. Hopefully the story doesn't get draggy or annoying after a while. I know that this type of comedic moments with him acting like an overbearing CEO type allows you to play with a lot of the tropes and like use that, but I wonder if it will get old if they keep on doing it for 30 episodes straight. Moving on to K-dramas I've been watching. The first one is Business Proposal. This one is just so much fun. I fell in love with episode 1 and I was totally in. It's a drama about your typical contract relationship drama. But because there's only 12 episodes, the pacing is so good. I think the comedic timing is great. Kim Se-jung really sold this for me. I've seen her in other dramas like The Uncanny Encounter, and I really thought she's very versatile after seeing her in this role. So the story goes, her best friend, who is rich, is sent on a blind date. And because she doesn't want to go, she asks her best friend, which is the female lead, to pretend to be an obnoxious character that will turn him off and basically ruin the date. And they've been doing this for a couple of times now. But it turns out to be that this time he's the CEO of their current company. So it's really funny how she has to live this double life. There's a lot of hilarious moments. And I genuinely like all the characters here. Both couples are great. The dynamic is so fun. Highly recommend this one. I think it's the perfect rom-com and it might be my favorite of the year just because of the iconic Samantha and Rachel moment. I'm literally so obsessed with this one, and 25-21 right now, they might both be 10 out of 10s for me, and I think that's the first dramas this year to receive such a rating. Next is Military Prosecutor Doberman, 16 episodes. I think this one is available on Netflix. This is a military legal drama, and it follows two characters that kind of live double lives, or they kind of hide their true selves. So you have the female lead who's just coming into the army working under the male lead who's a military prosecutor. But of course she has a hidden agenda up her sleeve, and based off of the first 6 episodes, the fight scenes are so well choreographed, super intense, interesting to watch, and definitely the leads really sell it with their charisma and acting. So far, at least where I'm at, there's no romance, and I don't know if they'll keep it that way or there will be one later on. But this drama is super entertaining and interesting. I'm a sucker for a trope of trying to beat people at their own game. So within the system of corruption and wealth, you see really terrible acts committed as usual. In many dramas, these people kind of pay off and bribe their way out of the system. And eventually the two leads will band together with the same goal, trying to root out this corruption. And it's pretty satisfying to see. What I appreciate about this drama is that every 1 to 2 episodes you get reveals instead of a lot of other dramas that it takes many episodes to build up to one case or one reveal. So I think the pacing is solid. If you're looking for a quality drama, I think this one is filled with symbolic moments and details that you don't really have to go into, but I appreciate the care that the writers put into this. I think the acting is great, the choreography is great, the storytelling is pretty good too. All across the board, very solid drama. And the last drama that I've just discovered and really enjoyed watching is a drama called Fight Song. This is a Japanese drama. I think it's a hidden gem of the year. Lots of J-dramas usually go under the radar just because there isn't official English subtitles. There's so much crazy copyright laws. Therefore, a lot of these Japanese drama stations really don't care to broadcast it to international audiences, nor will they put it up on even official websites like how iQIYI does it or Netflix, etc. And these days, I don't think Vicky has been picking up a lot of J-dramas, but this one is fan-subbed. It's a rom-com drama and it has 10 episodes, so I've watched the first 4. This one is a very heartwarming and wholesome drama. It follows a girl who is retired from karate due to an accidental injury. Now it flashes forward to her life afterwards, and she's living at this homestay or share house, and eventually you see how her demeanor is completely different. A lot of people are really trying to get her back to how she was from before. She's kind of a little bit more reserved now, and she's just doing whatever with her life, and a lot of people really were rooting for her to go to the Olympics. Like, she had a huge career and bright future ahead of her, and she kind of just gave up and stopped caring, at least career-wise. This share house owns a cleaning company, so she works for them. And one day while cleaning the house, she meets the male lead, and he turns out to be the artist that she's always loved. And it's a very touching moment. I can't really explain it. I would just say watch the first 2 episodes and you'll understand how much the song means to her. The emotions that were displayed with their meeting was just on another level, and I know that this chemistry will be great. It then turns into a rom-com because they do try to date each other. The male lead, like I said, is an artist, and he's a musician that only was a one-hit wonder, and he's also depressed and down with his life. But after meeting someone like her who just bawled her eyes out, and she said that the only songs that she ever listens to is that song because it gives her warmth and encouragement. He decides that in order to write his next big song, he needs to fall in love. And of course, he's never really been the type to be in a relationship before. Super introverted guy. The female lead is, even though she's bright and all, because she spent a lot of her youth training and working hard to be an athlete, she never got a chance to date either. They go on a bunch of cute and sweet dates. The interaction is truly wholesome, and it's like next level chemistry. I think you'll definitely enjoy this one. You'll fly through it, and I would recommend this to anyone in general. It's just that good. It's heartwarming, and it's filled with great messages, but it's also your typical cute rom-com. That's it for this video. Loads of great dramas I've been watching this month. Hope you guys pick up some of my suggestions and let me know your thoughts on them. If you want to support my channel out even more, I'll leave links in the description box to my Ko-fi page. You can buy me a Ko-fi and leave a message there, as well as all the dramas mentioned and titles are in the description box for you as well. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up before you leave and turn on notifications to all if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video.